you think we should bring to the attention of anybody who may have missed it. Our first third eye today, it was spotted literally by hundreds of you. It happened during the Worthington Cup match between Liverpool and Fulham. Robbie Fowler scores from the penalty spot, and then Jason McAteer runs over to help him celebrate by poking him right in the eye. Penalty, now you watch. You can almost lip read him say, "You put me in the eye."
There you go.
You put me in the eye.
He hasn't got his nose plaster on, has he?
No, he hasn't. Go on.
On off.
He didn't know he'd done, didn't he? Our second third eye is once again one that has been found while someone in the office was trawling through some old tapes. This is one we like to call third eye gold. It concerns a really very, very famous footballer, a very, very famous footballer indeed, whose name is very, very famous, especially to your own team. So Q, 1993, it's Newcastle versus Blackburn.
2-2.
Temporarily forgotten at St James's
They got like
Park.
Tourette's, haven't they? Newcastle.
Yeah. The thing that we really have to get on board here is Andy, that's Andy Cole, the one and only. It's
Andy
not like
Cole.
he's an unknown. Andy Cole
When he gets the
scored
ball,
for his
sure to
adoring
score.
Toon Army. Check out the scoreboard after he scores the goal. So it's 1993, and there is Andy Cole. Look, they're going mad. Andy Cole, it is.
Oh, dear.
Obviously, a Sunderland fan does the scoreboard, don't they?
Yeah, our last third eye today, this is probably one of the funniest things that we've seen, or heard even, because it's a bit of a third ear. It happened on Soccer Saturday last
I'm laughing
weekend.
'cause I know what's coming.
Yeah.
It's good, it's good.
In a post-match interview with the Lord of all things football, one Alex Ferguson. Now, he's answered 3 or 4 questions in his normal, we have to say, brilliant style, because he's great at the post-match interview.
Yeah, he's a great manager as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's done that as normal.
well.
And then the interviewer asked him about Man U, like, always bouncing back to their best. Now, we're not sure if Alex has done this on purpose, but what does he say in reply? We have absolutely no idea. No one does. We've been all around the office. Honestly, just watch this and listen really carefully to his reply.
But you keep doing it as champions. The analogy with a boxer, isn't it, really? It's like a boxer who goes down. The great champions get back up and come back, and that's exactly what you keep doing.
Yeah, well, that's why I wish was the scored that way.
Thank you very much.
Pushka scored earlier. I think that's what he meant.
His new signing.
Earlier.
But we don't know. The thing is, the thing that really amused us is that little we don't know if it was the interviewer's last question, but there was 1 second of silence before he went, "Thank you." And then they both just went their separate ways. Can we see it again?
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, well, that's why I wish was the scored that way.
Thank you very much.
There you are!
Again! Rewind
Again!
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's why I wish was the scored that way.
Which was scarce as ever.
It's one of those news for the
That's
Norwegians.
fantastic! He's fantastic. I wonder if he did it on purpose.
It's the can he kick it today, that.
Who knows? Now, have you seen any third eyes that you think we should bring to the attention of the nation?
Genius, isn't it?
We promise you if they're good, we'll use them. So keep your eyes peeled. Let us know. Here's the address to send them to. Here we are. Soccer AM, PO Box 11, Isleworth, Middlesex, TW7 5QQ. You can send them in on the email if you like, socceram@beamskyb.com.
Okay, anyway, coming up later on the show is the Soccer AM.
Fire!
You get your chance to have your say on anything.
Roll the titles, it's Soccer Locker.
Now, live from Sky Television, it's time for Quiz of the Week, Soccer Locker.
Now the most hysterical thing has happened. It's not funny for me. Oh, is it? We haven't got any of the callers yet. Oh, we've got a card coming now. But you can't be seen. You can't be seen because you're a clue.
Go on, Fiona.
The show is seamless once more. So there you go. Right. Hello. Now it's time to play the game they call
Soccer Locker.
Of course it is. Soccer Locker. Let's get straight on with the game. All you have to do is you have to guess whose locker this is from visual clues. First caller is Steve. Hello, Steve.
Good morning, Timothy.
Timothy. Wow. Steve, you're in Sunderland.
I am indeed.
Who do you support?
I support the mighty Mackham.
The Mackham! Mackham's everywhere today. There's Helen and all the fans of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Are you going to go up?
I very much think so.
Yeah, you should do, shouldn't you, this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. OK, right. Now, you know you're the first caller, don't you?
Yeah.
So you know you don't stand a chance in hell of getting it right.
I haven't got a chance.
You haven't got a chance. But what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to do some magic. Now, I was out last night and I bumped into 3 people. Well, I was only popped out. I didn't drink or anything. I just popped out to see my friends because obviously I have to go to bed early for the show. But these 3 people were sitting there looking at me and they came up and they were called Emma, Pietro and Andy and they went, "Oh, it's the bloke off the TV. Are you doing it tomorrow morning?" And I said, yes. And they said, "We really like your show. It's a little boring in parts, but we really quite like it." That's what they said. It was honest. It was fair play. But they said they loved the levitation. So, mate,
Yeah.
I'm going to levitate for you today.
Would ya?
Would I? I'm bounty. But I'm bounty, but I'm going to levitate. I'm going to make it scary because it's Halloween. Scary levitation. Can I have my music? Levitation music, please. Steve!
Yep.
That was scary, wasn't it?
I'm petrified.
Would you like to know how I did that?
I would love to know you did that.
It's all power of the mind, mate. Mind over matter. That's what it's like. OK, can someone move my magic table for me, please? Thank you. Mind over matter. All right, now, I'm going to have to... right, I'm going to have to move on. Steve, you know the idea of the game, don't you?
I do,
whose
yeah.
locker is from visual clues. And this is your first clue. It's a jockey. Got any lines? No. It's a jockey.
A jockey.
It's a jockey.
I think it's probably Nobby style.
It's good. Very, very, very good. But I'm wrong. Sorry, Steve. So I'm going to have to move on to Sue. Hello, Sue.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
You live in Basingstoke.
That's right.
So you must be a Chelsea fan.
No.
Who do you support?
Arsenal.
Oh, no. Oh,
You don't
no.
think I'd really support those scum-silly people, do you?
What?
You don't think I'd support the scum in blue, do you?
The scum in the blue, did you go? That's not very nice. Are you married?
Yes.
Are you? Who are you married to?
Matthew.
Matthew? Are you pretty?
Yeah, I like to think so.
Good. Send in a photo and come on the show as a soccer app. Anyway, Arsenal doing all right at the moment, aren't they? You've got us in the Coca-Cola Cup, though, haven't you?
I know, and we're going to win.
Well, we beat you last time in that, 3-1.
Yeah, I know, so this time we've got a grudge match.
OK, well, we'll see how it goes. It's always good matches, isn't it? Lots of people 2-foot tackling and stuff in those matches. Anyway, so I'm going to have to move on. Your first clue is a jockey, and your second clue is this.
Mother?
No, it's not mother. No.
Not mother?
No, Rupert, no.
I'm not very well. I went to the doctor the other day. I've been feeling like a dog.
And what did he say?
He said, climb up on the couch.
What did you say?
I said, I can't. I'm not allowed. I'll get hairs everywhere.
Not mother.
Not mother.
It's Ruprecht. Do you know that? Have you seen that film?
No.
Well, Steve Martin plays Ruprecht. It's from, what's that film called? Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Oh, no. No.
Hey. Who do you think it could be, Stu?
I don't know, he looks like Peter Beardsley.
Peter Beardsley, it's good, but it's not right. I'm going to have to move on. I'm very sorry, Sue. Moving on to Andy in Uddersfield. Hello, mate.
Hi, pal.
Hi, are you a terrier?
I certainly am.
Ah, you've been knocked off the top by this bunch, this horrible bunch.
Yeah, no problem there.
You're doing remarkably well, though, aren't you?
Surprise package, pal.
Yeah, and your manager, top bloke, did you hear him when he was on the show?
I certainly did.
Oh, it was
Where's
brilliant.
the strip?
What?
Where's the strip?
What strip?
The blue and white.
Yeah, I don't know, actually. Where's... Oh, it's up there. It's up here. I'll get it for you. Here we go. Look.
Good.
Here we go. It's got Paul Pesci-Solido's head on it. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right, isn't he? We could go on like this all day, couldn't we, mate?
Certainly good.
But if we did, we'd lose ratings, so I'm going to move on, OK? And you've got... Your first clue here is a jockey. And your second clue... Cuddly, cuddly. Oh, Ruprecht. Oh.
Mother?
Ruprecht.
Mother? Mother?
No. Now, anyone... The thing is, right, anyone who's seen that film is going to find that really funny. But anyone who hasn't is going to find that really rubbish. Andy, have you ever seen the film?
No.
Oh, no, OK. All right, Andy, your next clue. Your next clue is this.
Run around.
It's Mike Reed.
Run around.
Mike Reed. So you got Mike Reed. You got a jockey steaming up. You got a jockey, and you've got Ruprecht. Steve Martin playing Ruprecht. Who on earth could it be?
Peter Reed.
Peter Reed's good, but it's not right. I'm gonna have to move on, mate. I'm gonna move on. Move on to who am I moving on to? Del. Hello, Del.
All right, mate.
Del, you're in London.
I am.
Whereabouts?
Upton Park, mate.
Where?
Upton Park.
Upton Park. Is that near West Ham?
You're joking.
Who do you support?
United, Man United, mate.
Man United. All right. Fair play. No, he can do that. He can support Man United. OK. So these are your clues you've got at the moment. Did you see that Alex Ferguson thing?
I did.
Any idea what he's saying?
No idea.
No, not away.
Excuse me.
What?
May I go to the bathroom?
Certainly, yeah. Of course you can.
Thank you.
OK. Del?
Yeah, mate.
Have you ever seen the film?
I have.
Good, so you're finding it funny. Right, OK. Right, so you've got a jockey, you've got Steve Martin, Ruprecht, you've got...
Run around.
Run around. They all speak like that where you come from, innit? And this is your next clue.
Mother?
No, not mother, not mother.
Not mother?
Not mother, no.
All right, mate, I'm going to do a little song for you, Jerry Spice here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Your Royal Highness. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
It's Jerry Spice, although you're colourblind, it's supposed to be dark. Right, you've got Jerry Spice, you've got... you've got Jerry Spice, you've got...
Run around.
You've got Frank Butcher. You've got Mike Reed. You've got
Mother?
Ruprecht. No.
Not mother.
And you've got a jockey, steamed up jockey. Who on earth can it be?
Frank the Bird.
Frank the Buff is good, but it's not right. I'm gonna have to move on. Move on to Sean. Hello, Sean.
Hello, Ted.
Hello. You're in Redcar.
Yeah, that's right.
My mate's a policeman in Redcar.
Yeah.
You know, and the other day he was driving along the motorway and he saw this bloke walking up the fast lane of the motorway eating a cheeseburger. So he pulled in and went up to him and said, you're taking a bit of a risk, aren't you? And the guy said, no, I had muesli for breakfast, I'm having a light fish dinner, so my cholesterol should be fine. thank God you did that, because that died. Right, Sean. Sean, you're in red car. Who do you support?
Pride of the North East, the Borough.
Gazza might be back tomorrow.
I think so, yeah.
Fingers crossed for him. Good luck, Gazza, if you're watching. And hi, Gazza's mum, watches every week. Right, OK. Now, you know the clues. You've got a jockey. You've got Steve Martin. There's Ruprecht here. You've got Jerry Spice.
Jerry Spice, mate, yeah, that's right.
Jerry Spice. You got...
Run around.
Mike Reed. You got Mike Reed. And this is your last clue.
Yeah.
This is really hard this week. It's a vampire, someone from the Hammer House. Hammer House of Horrors, OK? The Hammer House of Horrors and Steve Martin. You've got a jockey, OK? You've got...
Run around.
You've got Mike Reed and you've got...
Jerry Spice, mate, Jerry Spice, that's right.
Ginger Spice. Steve Martin, Hammer House of Horrors. Who on earth could it be?
Steve Lomas.
Yeah!
Mother?
Well, no, it's not Mother's. Not Mother. OK, let me run through your clues with you. You've got Mike Reed, because he's...
Run around.
plays for West Ham, EastEnders. You've got...
Jerry Spice, well, Ginger Spice, actually, yeah.
Ginger Spice, because he's got ginger hair. You've got Ruprecht, because Steve Martin, because his first name's Steve. You've got Hammer House of Horror there, because of that. And you've got a jockey, because low mass. Low mass. You see? Low mass. That's clever, isn't it?
It is.
What?
Very clever.
Yeah, I know. OK, this is what you've won. She's really, really beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous, and she's all sporty because she's wearing sneakers. This is what you won. You've won T-shirts. She hasn't won her.
Do I get it with the cheese?
What?
Do I get the cheese?
The keys?
Cheese.
The cheese. yeah. We'll send you... we'll send you... We'll send back to hell smells. I can't carry on.
Cheers, Tim. Now, Danny Granville, he's interesting. Phil Cornwall, he's interesting. But I'm quite sure they're not as interesting as this interesting thing.
Something interesting. Stockport and Gillingham are officially the two most dull sides in England, each playing out an impressive 8 draws out of 15 played. On the other hand, Brentford are the only club in England to have failed to draw a game so far this season. Now that is interesting.
OK, still to come up after the break, a taxi from Sixfields, and Phil steps under the spotlight to play his players right.
Looking forward to it.
But more importantly, we've got the exclusive first ever look at the football boots that are so extraordinary the makers don't even know whether they're going to bring them out or not. They're in the mystery box.
Yeah. Open the box. Let's...
Welcome back to Soccer AM. We've been joined by Danny Granville. We have been joined by Phil Cornwall. We also have the Sunderland fans of the weekend.
Two, black and white army, two, black and white army, sorry.
You lot are such big
Sorry,
trouble.
boys, I don't mean that.
But now at last it is exclusive time because we've gone and done it again. All morning we've been promising you a sneak preview of what footy boots might look like in the future. The mystery box is being unveiled. We've not got one, but we've got 2 pairs to show you. Tim, you're going to show the first pair, aren't you?
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll. Oh my word! Right. These, ladies and gentlemen, are the never-before-seen Fila Viper boots. They're not available in the shops until next June. They're made of calfskin leather. They'll cost approximately £80 English, and they have asymmetrical lacing.
It'll be about 50.
50. They've got a one-piece upper for closer control due to a greater surface area.
What do you reckon, Dan? What do you reckon, mate?
Oh, blimey. Bit different, isn't it?
Do you, mate? Do you?
Yeah.